My dear students, so again continuing from the last PPT, again here I am going to solve some more numerical problems on spring mass damper system. Okay, so this is so again here problems on spring mass damper system only. Okay, so here we need to calculate the spring. So for what we calculate what damper zeta cc, but in this problem we are going to calculate what the stiffness of that and damped force vibration. Okay, so this is also very easy problems, but only when you have to remember the list of formula, that's it. Okay, I will read the question here. Okay, so this is the next problem. A mass of 4.5 kg hangs from a spring and makes a damped vibration. Okay, so one mechanical system is going to hang with a weight of what 4.5 kg along with that spring. Okay, the time of 50 complete oscillation is found to be 20 seconds. Okay, so within 20 seconds the number of oscillation is what the 50 oscillation going to completed. Okay, and the ratio of the first downward displacement to the 6th, that is the first initial x1 to the 6th, x by is what they given 2.25. Find the stiffness of the spring and the damping force. Okay, so note this is the what the cycle. Okay, so here this is the displacement, this is the time. Okay, this is the initial, so the first cycle, second, third, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they are given 1 to 6 ratio, which is equal to 2.25. Okay, note on the first step is given data here. So mass is equal to 4.5 kg, time is equal to 20 second oscillation, that is x1 by x2, the first to the 6th displacement amplitude is 2.25, n is equal to 50. Okay, so here not 50, n is equal to what the time of 50, the 50 oscillation in this what the 2.2 we are going to get. Okay, so here how many oscillations are going to take place from 1 to 6. So look at here, observe, don't here many students they make write in place of n is equal to 6, but it is not a 6, it is going to take 5 oscillations. Okay, so first, so this is the first, second, third, 4, 5, so n is equal to 5 here. Okay, so we have the formula what delta is equal to 1 by n, so logarithm of x1 by x1 to x6. Okay, here how many oscillations are there? So 1 to 6 wrote on here 5, so 1 by n, that is 5 log of 2.25, x1 by x is they given 2.25. Okay, substitute and with the help of calculator you are going to calculate delta, you are going to get delta is equal to what delta is equal to 0.162. okay, so this is what the logarithm decrement for this particular system. Okay, so next you need to calculate what the damped time period. Okay, so damped time period is equal to what the t by n, so number of time oscillation and time by oscillation. Okay, so time is given 20 second, number of oscillation is going to take place what within 50. Okay, so 0 going to get cancelled, 2 by 5 is equal to 0.4 second. Okay, time period is equal to what damped time period is equal to 0.4 seconds, so you calculate the damp. Okay, but in this case if you consider, let us assume theta is equal to very small, okay, which is equal to 1, then the formula going to reduce to what delta is equal to 2 pi zeta. Okay, so we know the what delta value you already calculated here. So from this equation you calculate what zeta is equal to delta by 2 pi. Okay, delta is equal to 0.162 by 2 pi, so if you substitute here you are going to get zeta is equal to 0.0258, which is always lesser than this 0.25, so they given 0.25. okay, so here okay, if it is become 0.25 means what it means, what it is a under damped system anta. Okay, so 0.025, so which is lesser than this equation. Okay, so next we have the damped and angular frequency 2 pi by time period. Okay, so here 2 pi right as it is, so this is we already calculated, that is 0.4, so substitute here we are going to get omega d is equal to 15.71 radian per second. Okay, so once if you calculate this, we have the formula one more, that is to find the natural frequency. So omega d is equal to square, that is what omega and square root of 1 minus zeta square. Okay, from this equation we know the omega d and the zeta value, so substitute here omega d is equal to 15.71 and the zeta value is equal to this is there, so omega n is equal to what 15.715 radian per second. So omega n also we calculated this. Okay, so now once if you calculate omega n, so you need to we have the formula what omega n is equal to square root of k by m. Okay, so here the if you take the square here, it will come it will become what k is equal to omega n square into m. Okay, so omega n is equal to, we calculate substitute here omega n value, and mass is equal to what 4.5. so from this equation you calculate what spring stiffness. So they are asking what this only. Okay, spring stiffness is equal to what 1111.33. okay, that is 1000 what 1111, okay, 0.33 Newton meter. So this is what they are asking, the spring's force against spring, this is what the restoring force. Okay, kx. Okay, So once if you know the k is equal to, we know the formula cc is equal to m omega n. Okay, so here two mass is there, omega n is already calculated, substitute here, you are going to get the critical damping is equal to what, cc is equal to 141.435 newton second per meter. Okay, so this we calculated. Okay, so once if you know this cc, we you can calculate easily what the c dashpot, that is damper formula what, c is equal to zeta by cc. So zeta also we calculated, cc is equal to, we know that, substitute here, you are going to get the damper value is equal to 3.65 newton second per meter. Okay, so now we calculate all the k value and the cc value, c value. Okay, so the main thing is we need to calculate this. Okay, so next one, what they are asking also, damped force vibration, that is a damped force, that is a damping force. So we have the formula what, damping force is equal to c into x dot. Okay, so here always consider velocity is equal to, if you suppose if you are assuming 1 meter per second, then substitute here, you are going to get damped force is equal to 3.65 newton. Okay, so this also you calculate, and this omega d is also calculated. Okay, like this you have to solve the problems on this spring mass damper system. Okay, so here so many formulas are going to make you confused. Be perfect the list of formulas. Okay, so next here the similar problem I am going to solve one more. Okay, that is the problem number 2. Okay, so this is different from that previous one. Okay, so here a mass of weight that is weighing 85 newton is supported on a spring. Okay, mass is supported, consider again same a spring mass damper system. So here one more spring, here the damper, so mass is supported what, a weight of 85 newton is supported on a spring, so which is deflect. So here they given what, here spring mass not given, here formula going to change here, deflection, static deflection is nothing but what, omega n is equal to root g by delta. Okay, that formula you are going to use here. Okay, deflect. Okay, so deflect 1.8 centimeter under the weight of the mass. Okay, the vibration of the mass are constrained to be a linear, okay, and the vertical, and are damped by a dashpot, that is a damper, which is reduced to the amplitude of 1/4. Okay, that is x1, that is initial amplitude is equal to, they are reduced to 1/4 of x0, that is 1/4. Okay, to the initial value into complete oscillation. Okay, so here the it going to reduce the amplitude, that is 1/4. Okay, so then you need to calculate the mass of the, that is what, the magnitude of the damping force, that is fd, with the help of at constant speed, that is speed, and the periodic time of the vibration. Okay, these are the two factors you need to calculate with the help of this given data. Okay, so consider same spring mass damper system. Here the after here the what, the here amplitude going to decrease to 1/4 of the initial value, that is 1/4 to the initial value they given. So with the help of those, what is the oscillation, then find the magnitude. Okay, magnitude of the damping force and the periodic time of the vibration. Okay, so note down the given data here, weight is equal to 85 newton, static deflection 1.8 centimeter, you have to convert into meter, divided by 100, 0.018 meter, and mass is equal to 8.66 kg. Okay, so this is the given. Okay, so given data, with the help of this quantity we need to calculate what the answers. Okay, so n is equal to 2, they given x2 is equal to what, 1/4, that is quarters of initial amplitude, x2 is equal to 1/4 by x0, otherwise x2 by x0 is equal to 1/4. Okay, or x0 by x2 is equal to 4, you have to note down this given data. Okay, so here look at here, the formula going to change here. So omega n is equal to, normally so far what we use root of k by m, but here they given deflection, so use this formula. Okay, omega n is equal to square root of g by delta. So we have the g, the gravitational value is 9.81, delta is equal to what, 0.018, you calculate this. Okay, substitute, they are going to get omega n is equal to 23.34 radian per second. Okay, once if you know this, we go for this, delta is equal to 1 by n of ln of x0 by x2. So x0 by x2 is they given what, the 4 value, so substitute here 4, so 1/2 logarithm of 4, so you are going to get delta is equal to 0.693. Okay, so here what we from this ppt what we calculated is omega n we calculated, and deflection is also you calculated. Okay, so this is what the logarithm decrement. Okay, here static deflection also denoted by delta, and logarithm decrement is also denoted by delta, so don't make confused. Okay, that symbol is different, this otherwise delta you can write out as like this. Okay, also no problem if you are confusing means. Okay, omega n is equal to 23.34 and delta is equal to 0.693. Okay, so again in this system, if suppose if you consider zeta is equal to very small, then equation becomes what, delta is equal to 2 pi zeta. Okay, so we calculated what delta value, so zeta is equal to delta by 2 pi, so that is the delta value substituted here, so you are going to get zeta is equal to 0.11, so which is lesser than 0.25. so this system is called as a underdamped system. Okay, okay, lesser than means under damped system. Okay, so once if you know zeta value, calculate for cc. Okay, cc is equal to critical damping coefficient is equal to 2m omega n. So mass you calculated, omega n you calculated, so substitute here. So cc is equal to 404.64 newton second per meter. Okay, so now once if you know the omega n value and zeta value, go for calculating the c value, that is damper. So damping is equal to what? Zeta is equal to cc, zeta into cc. So zeta value is what? 0.11 and into 404.64. If you calculate what zeta is, critical damping is equal to 44.51 newton second per meter. So writing unit is very very important, don't forget to write unit. Okay, so damping is what? So they are asking what the damping force. Okay, damping force is equal to what? We have the formula c into x dot. Already we solved this formula already we used in the previous problem. Okay, suppose if velocity is equal to 1 meter per second, then substitute here, you are going to get the damped force is equal to 44.51 newton. Okay, so this is what the damping force, at this force that going to withstand. Okay, so second one is they are asking what? Omega d, that is the damped angular frequency, is equal to omega n square root of 1 minus zeta square. So we have omega n value and zeta value, substitute here, you are going to get omega d is equal to what? 23.21 radian per second. Okay, so this is what the omega d, damped angular frequency. Okay, 23.21. okay, so once if you know the damped angular frequency, then go forward. The time period of the damped vibration is given by what? Td is equal to 2 pi by omega d. Same damped time frequency 2 pi by omega d. Okay, so here substitute this omega d value. Okay, so 23.21. so if you substitute here, means you are going to get what? The time damped period is equal to 0.27 second. Okay, like this you have to calculate the numerical problems on spring mass damper system. Okay, so this is very important type of problem. So here all the formulas you make you confused. Okay, so it's look like all problems are similar only, but you have to remember the symbol and which are the formula you're going to use. Okay, damped, time period, frequency, omega n, f of n. Okay, so like this you have to solve the numerical problems on a spring mass damper system. Okay, so I hope you understand this type of problems. Okay, thank you very much.